Dr. Casella here, and in this video I'll be talking about nested conditionals. That's when one set of if statements is contained within another set of if statements. Okay, let me illustrate what I mean with an example. So let's do a new file. All right, and I'm going to create a function. And it'll be positive greater than 5. So it's going to look for positive numbers that are greater than 5. And it's going to take an argument x. Enter. Now notice the indentation. All right, I'm just reminding you that how the indentation is an important part. It's a part of the Python syntax. It's how when this indentation stops, then Python knows that the definition of the function has ended. Okay, and so now within the function I'll say if x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so that means if the number is positive. And now within, then it's going to execute the statements. If x is greater than, if it's positive, then it'll execute the statements underneath. Well, underneath I'm going to have another if statement. So this is my nested conditional. So not only is it greater than or equal to 0, but now if x is greater than 5, I'll have another condition. And now I will print the number and x is positive and greater than or equal to 5. Okay, there. All right, make this a little bigger. Okay. And else, if it's not greater than 5, and you notice I'm still within the x greater than or equals 0 portion. So in order to get into here, x had to have been greater than or equal to 0. So if it's not greater than 5, then I know it's in between 0 and 5. And so I will print the number x is, oh wait a second, I want to say greater than or equal to 5. All right, so here I know it's definitely less, so if in order to get into here, it's got to be greater than or equal to 5. So that's why that's why I wrote greater than or equal to 5. But here, then I know it had to have been less than 5. It's still positive, so the number x is positive because it couldn't get in here unless it passed that condition. So it's positive and it's less than 5, because if it was equal to 5, it would be up here. All right, enter. Okay, so now, all right, so now with this if statement, if it's not greater than or equal to 0, then I'll have an else condition. All right, enter, and I will print the number x is negative. Okay, so if it's greater than or equal to 0, it will be in here. If it's not, then it has to be negative. So I'm printing the number x is negative. Okay, so and then I'll run the function with some conditions. Positive, greater, 5 of, all right, so number greater than 5. So 10 would cover one condition. Let me copy this. Okay, so then I could use the number 5. All right, let's try another one. In between 0 and 5 is 3. Okay, and then there's the 0 condition, right? And then finally, I'll just pick a negative. We'll do negative 10. Okay, so let's save that. File, save. Yes, I'll just save it as entitled, replace. Okay, and we will run the function. And there it is. The number 10 is positive and greater than or equal to 5, which it is. The number 5 is positive and greater than or equal to 5 because it's equal to 5. The number 3 is positive and less than 5. The number 0 is positive and less than 5. The number negative 10 is negative. Okay, so this is an example of a nested conditional. That's all. Bye for now.